Hi guys, welcome to near Dartford 2023. No, even April I think, just after Easter holidays. First warm day, back in t-shirts. Anyway, this is a Rebo climbing frame. Few issues. There's another video I've just done showing the issues where the instruction manual doesn't actually list all of the correct bits of wood that is required, and also for some reason there's a tarp on this where there's meant to be a wooden roof, so they've obviously shipped it out a little bit wrong. I've chucked the roof on anyway just to keep the client happy, just to keep the birds not pooing on it. And going from there, everything's quite good quality. There's a few little bits that, like, this isn't joined to anything, so it's going to eventually go wobbly. Ladder, I mean, it's just, they need to upgrade this a little bit and put some proper wood on here really. Even if it's like CLS, like this sort of stuff, but on the step it's going to be alright. This wood is literally 7-8 millimeters. It's a little bit pathetic really for a ladder. Some of the gaps as well, over 30 centimeters. Rock wool, again, it's the actual quality of this as an overall playset is not too bad. It's just like usual, everything flat pack just seems to be a little bit half finished. So steps just seem to be a little bit pathetic. Floor, again, I don't know, maybe it's just me because I like building stuff as well, but this being that high, if this was sunk in and then you climb over this nice rounded edge and onto the top where this was all sunk underneath this level, it'd be beautiful. But for some reason it's all meant to be on that edge like these. Climbing up a ladder onto this hard cut, like, you got all these nice rounded edges on here, and then you're climbing up onto the cut. Just put one bit of wood across there just to finish it. Cost you pennies, mateys. Other than that, it's all good. Haven't put the roof on and screwed it fully because I don't know if they're going to take off the vinyl and put on the proper wood, so I've just put 3 or 4 screws down each side. I just think it's roughly what you're meant to do anyway. Other than that, it's quite a nice unit really. Lots of screws, lots of bits. Got these pegs that I hate, but because it's a new flat garden, it wasn't actually too bad to dig. And because this comes in so many sections, you can put a couple of legs in, border it up, get it level, then lift up the legs and put them onto those. So what you get is you get like an L shape like this with a little ledge in the middle, like where my thumb joins, and the leg sits on top of that. So if you have this huge tower, like a lot of wikis have got like 6, 7, 8 legs, the pegs are longer, and then you actually have to pick them all up at once and then spike them all into the ground. Bit of a pain in the ass. So you've got rope pull up here, which is quite nice. Again, just not, why don't they finish the corners? I just don't get it. And then onto the edge of this again, don't get it. But again, as an overall unit, it's really nice. 1.5 meters the main platform, 1.2 meters the second platform. This is built onto a little bit of a slope, but it is all leveled off using these magical pegs that they supplied. We've concreted it in. I just need to backfill that once it's done. Other than that, I mean, it's a fairly decent unit. If it had a wooden roof on it and just a few little finishing touches, I mean, it's the first one of these I built, so I didn't know what effect the floor would have and other bits and pieces, so I didn't want to drop the floor just in case that started meaning the fence panels couldn't go in and other stuff. So if I ever built it again, I might ask the customer to change a few bits, but it's just the little things, like the whole thing's just, nothing's there. This is just overhanging a little bit on the bottom. The instruction manuals as well says to use a bit of wood, I don't know, K3 or something. You turn over the page, and then asks to use another bit of wood, K3, which is a completely different shape and size. So whoever's written the instruction manual is sort of screwed up a little bit, but other than that, I mean, I'm fairly happy with it, to be honest. I mean, if Rebo asked us to do builds for them a bit more, and I got into them a little bit more, then, I mean, it's not outrageous. It just doesn't quite tick off all the formalities. But it's great for bigger kids, whereas Wiki and Fat Moose and everything are going down a real small scale set, like Root. This has got, probably looks like 75mm legs, 8, 9, 10 maybe. Just an extra few mil that Wiki and everyone else doesn't have, because they've got thin decking. But the actual unit, I mean, I was up it held me. It's just this roof, and just, it's the little bits. It's the little bits that really let this set down. Otherwise, Rebo have done all right for themselves. I think this is about £1,000. I think the customer bought it for just less than £1,000. in some sale or over Christmas. Had it sat in the cupboard for our garage for 3 or 4 months. But other than that, so if you want a climbing frame built, come and let us know. climbingframeinstaller.co.uk. You can either send us a WhatsApp, or we do have a little form on the website, which again, it might be a few questions, but it's questions such as where are you, which I need to know, what we're building, which I need to know. So if you call up and haven't filled in a form, then all I do is ask you the same questions anyway. It's not questions because I'm bored, it's questions because I need to know where I'm going, what I'm traveling. And some of these sets come with so many options and extras, I don't know them all off the top of my head. It asks, is there a place for van or parking? Because again, some London places been a bit caught out with permits and other bits and pieces before. So we do try and get back to you within sort of 24 or 48 hours if you do fill in the form. Just depends on what builds are on, how the weather is. Other than that, let us know. www.climbingframeinstaller.co.uk. If you need any reviews on any different sets or any specific questions, just comment below and let us know. And then we do loads of sets. I literally do a couple of videos a week just to kind of keep YouTube going. So if you can like and subscribe, then to be honest, it'd be nice, because I seem to do these videos and only have a couple of hundred followers. But yeah, cool, let us know and we'll go from there. Thanks so much.